back to my channel. It's your girl Linda, and in today's video we are talking about you. Do you desire getting married? It's more of just a talk, pep talk between me and you. Do you desire getting married? As someone that is in a seventh year of marriage, I feel I can talk to you, okay? Just like a big sister would. Okay, so I do you desire getting married and you are not married yet? I don't want this video to be long, but I just felt like I need to come and talk about this here because it feels to me like most times. Let me open this window. I'm feeling very hot. And I have a window just in front of me. I close it because of the noise, but let's manage it. Okay, so um I feel like I was saying, I feel like many women that desire to get married are stuck. They're feeling stuck. And the reason why they're feeling stuck is because, first of all, as a woman, the society doesn't go down well with women who propose to men. So even if you feel you're ready and you have sighted one guy like that you like, you can't just walk up to him and say, guy, how far? Will you marry me? It's somehow to the ears, it sounds somehow to the society, it's unacceptable and all that stuff. And another thing is, you cannot propose to yourself marriage and you cannot propose to a man marriage. Another thing is, many women, when they are feeling like they really need to get married, they are gotten to that age, maybe 25, 26, they are going to 30, they have not been married, they begin to get frustrated. My advice to you would be, try to enjoy your life. Try to live one life, one day at a time. That's what I meant. One day at a time. Try to enjoy your life. And if you hear any noise, forgive, that is my baby. She has a cough. And the cough has refused to go away. We are giving medications like crazy, but anyway, we just leave everything to God. So, another thing is, I would advise that many ladies, when they want to get married, they have reached the age of getting married and nothing is happening, they begin to get frustrated. My advice would be, try to live your best life and enjoy the moment. Because marriage, number one, is not for everyone. And if it is for you, it is not you to determine the time you'll get married. Another thing I'd say is that, do you see that desperation you have in marriage? When you're so desperate to get married, you never get married. Talking from experience, guys. Do you know that when I met my husband to get married, I was not thinking of marriage, I was not thinking of dating, I was not thinking of relationship, I was not thinking of anything. I was not even praying for marriage. I was not praying for anything at all. That is when I met him. So maybe we can say, certainly marriages are made in heaven. Do you understand? And another thing that I would like to advise you is, do not frustrate your life trying to make the guy you're dating to marry you, engage you, or something like that. Because the things I know now is that I wish I knew earlier that it was not in my hand and in my power to get married, like to get someone to settle down with me. I don't know if you guys are getting. When you're dating and you're young, you're like, let's make this relationship be perfect. Let's make it work so that the guy will settle with me. All that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you guys, somehow you guys just break up. Okay. But the guy you end up marrying is someone that you never wasted your time trying to look for. You never wasted your time trying to please. But things just happen like pa, 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 pa. I remember the time I asked my mom about marriage, and what she told me was, most times it's not the guy you date so much that you end up marrying. Marriages are made in heaven. The person you end up marrying will just appear from nowhere, and you guys, things will just work, things will just flow, and before you know it, you'll be married. In fact, inside the marriage, you'll be like, I'm married. Am I married? Are you sure I am married? Like, you will still be asking yourself questions because you can't comprehend it. You're trying to convince yourself, are you serious that I'm married right now? Like, I know a lady, a friend of mine, she's also married now with 3 kids. This lady dated a guy for 9 good years and she loved this guy. The guy was getting all the advantages of a married man. So the idiot was not bothered about getting married, and that is the mistake we ladies make. Okay, you date someone and give him all the advantages that a married man should have, so the idiot doesn't see the reason why he should marry you, because after all, he's actually getting all the advantages that comes with married men. They are cooking for you, they are washing your clothes, they are cleaning your house, they are doing everything, they are giving you body massage. If you need sex, they are giving you sex. So what are you marrying for? Okay. And most times those kind of guys, the only thing he's not ready for is a child, but all the other things that comes with all the marriage advantages this guy is getting. So this girl dated this guy for 9 years. They ended up not getting married. The man that married her was just a man that cited her somewhere and told the friend that knew the girl, now, hey, I like this girl and I'm interested in her. I'd like to marry her. And within 6 months, they were married. So you are asking yourself, why am I supposed to be a single lady frustrating my head and thinking of how am I gonna get a man to settle down with me when God can just bring somebody and settle down with you? Okay, what did this man see within these 6 months that the idiot did not see for 9 years? Are you getting my point? Yes. So if you're that lady that is longing to be married right now, my advice to you would be, don't kill yourself. Live your life, enjoy your life, live it to your best. Don't think of marriage. Don't let it frustrate you. Just leave everything in God's hands and say, if it will be, it will be. If it will not be, it will not be, and it will not affect me. And the moment you remove your mind from it, it will certainly happen for you. I'm serious, guys. Like, this thing I'm telling you now is true. I'm serious. That time that you're busy looking for green light here and there, looking for who to settle with you. And another thing, if you are a lady looking for marriage and you have maybe married friends, don't try to be jealous and envious of them, because most friends of yours who are married and they know you're single, they'll tend to give you only the good side of marriage that they want you to see, so that they'll be getting you jealous, but they will not give you the bad side of the marriage or the negative side of the marriage. I remember a friend of mine was telling me that anytime she has fights with her husband and she will go back home to go and visit her sister's husband will always come back from work as a banker with gifts for the wife, like those bankers women in Nigeria who are selling clothes, maybe shoes, or those bankers women that are selling maybe shoes, clothes, or bags at the bank. This guy will be buying these things for the wife. And I asked this lady, I want to ask you one question. The way things are hard in Nigeria, do you think there's any normal man that every day he goes to work, he'll be coming back home with gift items of bags, shoes, and clothes for the wife? Don't they have better things to do with money? Don't they have children to take care of? Don't they have school fees to take care of? Don't they have bills to pay? Don't they have fuel to buy? And she sat down and said, really, now that you're saying it, I think you're making sense. I told her that probably your sister is just trying to make you jealous, so that you feel that a marriage is perfect, because marriages are not perfect. Even your own marriage is not perfect. That's why sometimes you fight with your husband and you go to her. But now you are being vulnerable with her and letting her know what's happening in your life. And some sisters are just like that. Some siblings are just like that. They want you to feel useless. They want you to feel like they are winning you. So they'll now be showing you all the good side. And some of their married couples, some of their husbands, they play along. They say, as long as my sister is here, you have to be romantic, you have to be nice, you have to be this, you have to be that, we have to prepare them. And then they will now collaborate and be working together against you. And then when you go back home, you start feeling, this my husband is not buying gift for me every day like my sister's husband or my friend's husband is doing. But you don't know that that's not how they used to do it. Those people just do it when you are there to frustrate your life. Do you get? So please, 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 my sisters, learn to enjoy your life. Learn to trust God. Learn to trust the process. Just leave everything in the hands of God. They say if you can't control it, Leave it in the hands of God. Okay, don't worry about it, because no amount of worry is going to change your situation. No amount of worry and anxiety is going to change anything. It's going to frustrate you the more. So just leave it and live your life. That guy that will marry you, darling, you don't need to have dated him for 3 years, 4 years. In fact, those ones that you date for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, is those ones you see finish. Even when you get married, maybe 2 years in the marriage, he's already cheating and sleeping around everywhere, because he has been sleeping with you since now. There's nothing new. You understand? He knows you inside out. There's nothing new. But any guy that is meant for you will be with you. I'm not saying that there are not all few here and there who actually dated long and married later and their marriages are working. There are, but there are a few stars, okay? A few stars in the sky that works for. But normally, the guy you end up settling with is not even somebody you imagined. It's not somebody you pictured. It's not somebody you toasted. It's not somebody you felt butterflies for. You just meet this guy and he's too nice to you, and he's so genuine, and he's so organic, and he's so ready to settle down, and he's so responsible, and you just decide that, okay, after all, who marries for love? It's not love who you marry. It is not love the person you're getting married to. It is love the person you are already married to. And that's why even Indian marriages, most of them are arranged marriages, but they end up loving each other. Why? Because once you're married to someone, love will just grow. It will just grow. So far, the person is not abusive, the person is not narcissistic, the person is responsible, is not irresponsible, the love is gonna grow. Trust me. Okay. So thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I hope this video was helpful, if not to one or two people, to all of you. But even if it just impacted one or two people, I'll be very grateful for that, of which I know it has. Okay, so comment down below, let me know what you think about this particular video, and let's meet in our next video. Stay blessed and have peace.